Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Donny Smokes here at Jobber Bros, and I welcome you to episode number 11 of our podcast. Can't believe we're crawling up the double digits already. So we're here today to talk about the match card and my predictions. I'm rolling solo for this video today on Ring of Honor Final Battle that is happening in Arlington, Texas tomorrow. There's a lot of really cool matches on the card. It's going to be a fun time to watch. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of this video, I want to thank each and every one of you for subscribing to the YouTube channel, listening to us on all the podcast sites, and following us on TikTok. Last week we broke 100 subscribers on YouTube, and in the past 2 days we have soared in the following on TikTok. I believe we're up to like 120, 130 followers now on TikTok. Thank you all very much. I hope you all are really enjoying the content. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, this is not in order of the matches that are going to happen tomorrow. Obviously, we don't know. The main event is still to be determined. I'm assuming it's going to be the ROH World Championship, but we're going to start with that one. So, Ring of Honor World Championship match, Chris Jericho versus Claudio Castagnoli. The stipulation of this match is fucking insane. If Claudio loses, he must join the Jericho Appreciation Society. He doesn't want to. From what we saw this past Wednesday night, it seems like Blackpool Combat Club is still intact somewhat. You know, Bryan Danielson wasn't there because he was probably with William Regal after what MJF did to Regal last week. And, you know, Regal kind of seems like he's on his way out the door of AEW. I really hope not, but I'm sure everybody watching this has heard all the talk and speculation of what is happening with that, his possible departure of AEW and back to WWE. So this stipulation of the match is really, just really insane. Who knows if the Blackpool Combat Club is actually going to end if this happens. But if Claudio loses, he goes to the JAS. Now you got Claudio Castagnoli, a former Ring of Honor champion. You got Chris Jericho, the current Ring of Honor champion, going at it again. Listen, I think Claudio's losing this one. Chris Jericho's taking it home. And we're going to see Claudio in the ranks of the JAS. Now, whether he's going to be in the ranks and enjoy the ranks, or he's going to be in the ranks and figure out how to blow him up from the inside out, I think either way, it's gonna be a really cool storyline over the next couple of months if Claudio loses and goes to the JAS. I can't see the Blackpool Combat Club giving him up lightly, given the fact that Jon Moxley is still heavily involved with Claudio and Wheeler Yuta. We still have yet to see from Daniel Bryan about all this. But getting into our next match is the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship double dog collar match. Talk about insane. This is going to light up the entire fucking arena. So, I mean, think about that. Double dog collar. Think about to way back in the early WWE days, back to Brody Lee versus Cody Rhodes and how intense that was. But this Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship double dog collar match is going to be between FTR's Cash Wheeler and Dax Hardwood versus the Briscoes, Jay and Mark Briscoe. Now, I don't know too much about the Briscoes. I haven't seen them too much. I don't know what they look like, who they are, but I know who FTR is. And FTR puts themselves up against either up-and-coming talent or top talent that really have that something special about them. And to be in a double dog collar match, this might possibly be my match of the night. I mean, it's going to be painful to watch. It's going to be painful for the wrestlers. It's going to be fucking bloody. It's going to be insane, and I cannot wait to see it. My pick for this match is FTR. No shot anybody is stripping those titles off them right now. like I said, maybe if I knew the Briscoes, I might sway a little bit differently. But because I know FTR and how hard of workers they are, man, they ain't losing those fucking titles yet. Absolutely not. I hope Jonny Rude would agree with me. So next, coming into it, we got the ROH World Television Championship, champion Samoa Joe versus Juice Robinson. Seen a little bit from Juice Robinson, knows who he is. I think he's popped up on AEW every now and again, either on Elevation or Dark. We know who Samoa Joe is. He's gonna ride this double title reign for a little while. I don't see it happening. Samoa Joe's gonna choke the little fucker out. Then that's it. That's all I have to say. You're talking about Samoa Joe. He is one of the meanest son of a bitches to ever walk inside of a wrestling ring. He is a heart filled with malice and will do anything to get what he wants. So, no, he's not losing. It's not going to happen. Now, next match we're going to talk about is a rematch, right? So, same thing. We got Claudio and Jericho, which is a rematch. Jericho took the title off of Claudio. And we have the ROH Pure Championship with Pure Champion rules, which I actually love this title with the Pure Champion rules. It's a really cool, fun match to watch. But champion Daniel Garcia versus Wheeler Yuta. And let's think back when Daniel Garcia took that title off of Wheeler Yuta. So, we think Blackpool's taking titles back, or we think Blackpool's losing and Claudio's going to a JAS. Listen, I think Blackpool's losing. I think Claudio's going to JAS. Daniel Garcia is a true wrestler, pure wrestler, deserves the pure title. I love Wheeler Yuta, but Garcia's got this one in the bag, man. It's going to be another banger of the match. All these matches on this card are all going to be fucking bangers all night. It's going to be one hell of a card. So, moving on to the next one, we have the ROH Women's World Championship match with Mercedes Martinez versus Athena. We've seen both them on AEW. We know how these women work. We know they can hit hard. We have seen a fierce mean streak from Athena recently. Her attitude has been nothing shy of nasty towards any women's division, and leading up to this, Mercedes Martinez keeps coming out to try to stop her reign of terror. I think Athena is taking that title. I love Mercedes. I love Athena. It is going to be something fucking wicked that we are going to witness in this women's match. This match just might take the women's division of all wrestling to an even higher level than it already is. And this women's division in all wrestling, whether it's WWE, AEW, Ring of Honor, it keeps growing. It is something to be seen and taken with great respect, what these women do. 100%. Now, what I haven't seen yet is I've never seen this 6-man tag team champion in action. I think Ring of Honor is the only promotion that has a 6-man tag title. This is going to be... I know Dalton Castle and the boys, who is Brandon and Brent. And then you have the Embassy, Brian Cage, the Gates of Agony, which is Cone and Tao Lee. Whatever, right? Can't pronounce that last name. Was never very good at odd names. That's neither here nor there. I know both these teams. Dalton Castle and the boys, interesting bunch. Brian Cage, the Machine, and the Gates of Agony, they are a hellacious bunch. They come down with the Pound Town, baby. They are ready to put you in the fucking dirt. And I knew, we've seen Dalton Castle and the boys. Actually, I've only seen Dalton Castle wrestle. I haven't seen the boys wrestle. Dalton Castle is a very agile wrestler. You know, he's really good at his ground game, but he could take to the sky. These guys in Gates of Agony, I think there's only one guy. I don't know whether he's Con or Tao. Is the smaller one, the more high flyer, but you know, it's going to be another crazy match just because you have Brian Cage and the Gates of Agony, and we know who they are, and we know how vicious they can be, and we know how good of a wrestler Dalton Castle is. It's going to be another good match. Every single match on this card. Banger, 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 banger. And then last match, I don't know, this is probably going to get thrown somewhere in there. It is saying on this site that I am looking at that Swerve in Our Glory, Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland will be there versus Shane Taylor and J.D. Jeffrey, however you want to pronounce it. But we have not seen a lot from Swerve in Our Glory lately. After Full Gear, when Swerve was trying to get Keith Lee to use the pliers, he wouldn't, and he left Swerve in that ring like chum in the ocean for sharks. And then the week after that, right, the Wednesday, the Dynamite after Full Gear, I believe, we saw some shit. We don't know what they talked about. We haven't heard much. They may have posted on Twitter. Jonny Rude's a Twitter guy. I don't know. I'm curious. This is going to be a crazy, crazy card. It's going to be really fun to watch. I am so excited. I cannot wait to see this. So, appreciate y'all watching and sticking with me this long. Let me know what your predictions are. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you like this video and you haven't subscribed yet, right down there below us, right? Hit that subscribe button. Turn that bell notification on so you get notified when we drop a video or a short. Because I got to tell you right now, my man Jonny Rude, best shorts on YouTube. We take those shorts, we put them on TikTok. Sometimes, you know, we throw some videos up there if you just want to catch short clips. Go check it out. And if you guys are enjoying the card reveal videos that we've been doing, the pack pulling, we got more of those coming too. And we hope you enjoy it and go pick yourself up some AEW, WWE card packs. They're really cool. They're really fun to do. Thank you for watching Jobber Bros. You can catch us on all your podcast sites, Apple, Google, I believe Audible, Spotify. Go check it out. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful night.